Hello everyone. This is Pinky, the housewife, and I'm coming to you to give you an update on the story, the tragic um, incident or tragic unaliving of Angie Stone. Um, she passed away on March 1st, 2025 of this year. Okay, and it's hard, but everybody, if you didn't know her, she was a beautiful person, inside and out. Um, Let me just pull up this thumbnail before we get started. Okay, this is Angie Stone. She was born December 18th, 1961. She passed away due to a horrible accident um, March 1st, 2025. And today is just the third. So she passed away just a few days ago. She was unalived in a a Sprinter van crash. Um, she was a Grammy nominated singer. She was an actress. She was a songwriter. She was a record producer. She was a singer. She started out doing rap and then she changed to do uh, singing, put that voice to where it needs to go, into singing beautiful, beautiful songs and ballads for us. I mean, she was a master at singing. Yes. And rest in peace, Angela Stone. She's going to be missed by her son and her daughter. And her daughter, I think her name is Damon, and her son, I think his name is Michael. She's going to be missed by them and the rest of her family in the music industry and all her fans and people that loved her music. She was a powerhouse to me. I call Angie a powerhouse. Yes, she could sing. Ooh, she could sing. She knew how to sing, and she could write music like no other. Seemed like everything she write, it comes out to be a smashing hit. It's a hit right away. The same thing she did with D'Angelo. Oh gosh, if anybody ever seen D'Angelo, oh, he just make you melt. The man is gorgeous. And she was in a relationship with him and they have a son together. Yes. But let's get into Miss Stone. Okay. Um, I'm not sure have everybody heard exactly what went on, but I would say it's suspicious. This is mind boggling. It doesn't make any sense. Everybody got questions. Okay. We all have questions. Something don't feel right here. And if it don't feel right, it don't look right, something ain't right. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Do you guys think the same? Do you think with Angela, the passing, Angie Stone, does it feel right? Or do you think something is off or something happened? I'm just asking a question because I don't know what to think of this situation. But I know my antennas, my hairs on my arms standing up just thinking about it. Because it does this what makes this so weird is the timing of everything. And I'll get into that. I'll play the video so y'all can see what I mean, the timing of everything. The minute she talks about a lawsuit with her a record label, um, then she ends up 4 a.m. in the morning in a at 63 years old in a Mercedes Sprinter van, flipping over and being hit by an 18-wheeler. But everybody else is okay. They may be hurt and gone to went to the hospital or rushed to the hospital, but she's the only one that didn't make it. Do that sound strange to you? Or is it a way of keeping her quiet? I'm just asking. All right. So let me go ahead and get into some of the videos for you all. All right. And let me just say, most people didn't know this. Angie got a lot of awards. She had 3 Grammy Awards that she won, 2 Soul Train Lady of Soul Awards. Okay. She made her mark. She was a powerhouse in the music industry, but was not treated as so. Why? Why? Is it due to you want to keep her behind the scenes because of her weight? Or did you not value her enough? I don't know. But she wasn't always big. It was medication, as she stated, that made her gain weight. But she was always small, she said. And there's a lot of pictures, even when her untimely death. If you look at her last music performance, she looked just fine to me. She looks great. This is her last picture of her singing right before she got on the band lead. And mysteriously, she's the only one that didn't make it. Out of 9 other people in the van, all of a sudden, she is the one that's chosen to not make it. I don't know. But I'm going to show you all something. This is a picture of her, right? She's in her home and she's going live and she's revealing secrets, okay? And she is a live video and she's secrets being revealed, okay? So I'm going to play that for you all because we got to put some sense into all of this, all right? This got to make sense, and it's not making any sense to me. Well, maybe it is to some people, but it's not making any sense to me. Maybe maybe I'm just thinking too hard about it. But I'm going to play this for you all. Just give me 1 second. This is a video of her talking, and she's revealing things. And I saw this video the day after it was announced that she had passed away in a car accident. She passed away in a Sprinter van that was hit by a 18-wheeler, and 9 other people was in that van. They're still breathing. She is not. Just my opinion. And everything is alleged. Okay? It is my opinion. Okay. So let me play this video here. Okay. Let me pause it for a moment. And I'm going to go ahead and share it with you. Okay? Just give me a minute. Okay, this is Angela Stone. All right. And she's going to talk about some stuff. So I'm going to just, I already heard it, but now I need to listen to it again because that was when I first heard of her passing, of her on her death due to a accident in a Mercedes Sprinter van hit by a 18-wheeler. So now I need to take another listen to this video. All right. So I'm going to listen to it so I can try to make some sense of it because things are not adding up to me. This looks weird. She talks about suing them, and then she is no longer here. Just saying. A lot of people have questions, and so do I. And I'm not the only one. A lot of people have questions. I've been listening on social media. Okay, so here we go, guys.
Up, family? It's your girl Angie Stone. I did an impromptu this morning. Happy holidays. I'm just gonna wait for some people to get in here. Some stuff I need to talk about. I didn't go about it the setup way, mainly because I've been dealing with a lot the last month, a whole lot. And I'm just here to let you know I am so outdone with things that have been going on in and around me. And because we're at the end of 2024, I kind of just want to shut it down. Looking forward to 2025. I want y'all to go like and share, get some people on this live, mainly because I'm about to reveal some stuff that, Lord just told me to talk about today. Going out of this year, going into a new year, I need to bring you guys up to speed with some things that I've kept very personal and to myself. Some things I wanted to share and other things I didn't want to share, but now I'm okay to reveal some things that is probably going to shock some people. So I'm going to give you a little bit more time to get some people in here because it was a lot for me to get on here and do this. I mean, this last month has been trying. First out, I want to shout out all the people in Detroit. I had a show that was supposed to be with Music Soul Child, Marsha Ambrosia. Shout out to Raheem Devon for standing in for me. I had something happen that caused me not to be there, but God just needed to sit me down so I could focus on me. So before I go into just, what I experienced, what I went through, I want to let you guys know I almost didn't make it through this process because it was something that just kind of hit me. It was a couple days, a day or so before I was scheduled to fly out to Detroit. And I was very excited. All the tickets were bought, the hotels were paid for, the band was ready to go. And then I got hit with this crazy news and it kind of threw me for a loop. So I figured I better share it with you all and you can pass it on because just because we're in the industry doesn't mean we're not human. Things happen all the time. And unfortunately, when this happened, I just wasn't prepared for it. But anyway, it caused me to miss that show that I was super, super excited about. Go in and get somebody, come back to the live. Like I said, I don't want to have to say it again. I haven't even told my team that I was going on today. I just threw up my light and just put on a little something just so I could get with you guys. All right, we got some people in the room now. I'm going to wait for about 10 or 15 more people to get on, and then I'll share a couple of things with you that are going to be shocking. Uh, but anyway, nonetheless, I just want to say hi to all the people that are joining my live. Let me just see who you are. Uh, let me see. Lady Hayes, hey there. Freeway, Rick, um, Elegant. Oh, that went too fast. I'm sorry. Hey, Lynn, uh, Miss Tiff, Quantum Guru. Merry Christmas to all of you. Jay Rossi, Denise Pretty. Oh, you are beautiful as well. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning from Texas. I love you guys. Thank you for, coming on my live. Like I said, y'all are in for a bit of a treat. Maybe for some people, they might be happy that it happened to me because everybody don't wish good things for you. Some people wish bad things for you. And I continue to pray for them. Somebody's calling my line, but I can't answer her call because I'm on the live right now. But I will say this. It has been one heck of a ride. This last month, the enemy was trying to take me out. He was really trying to take me out. And okay, I'm gonna wait till we get those 50, 60. We had 51. Let me see, can I get 70 to 100 people in the room right now before I reveal some very, very interesting information. And it is like a double-edged sword because I'm going to tell you one thing, and then I'm going to get to the worst thing that could possibly happen to any artist after 45 to 50 years in the business. The worst thing that could happen. It has, of course, happened to me, and I'm constantly in prayer for God to forgive the people that have wished me ill will or, done anything to remotely get in the way of the gift of sharing with my fans. Okay. We're at 45. Let me get 50. Let me get 60. And I'm going to give y'all 5 more minutes to get some more people on this live. The devil is a liar. You're right. Come on now. Come on. Oh, by the way, the Christmas song, All I'm Missing, is #1 in several countries. We put it out on the 15th of November, on the 14th of November. The devil tried to stop that. It was snatched down. Then it was put back up. He tried to, of course, blame it on me, but it wasn't my fault. However, the song prevailed. After everybody bailed, the song went all the way to #1 and is steadily climbing the chart. So if you guys have never heard All I'm Missing, you can go on all platforms. Apple Music made it last week. Their front page was my big old face on there. I featured Juanita Wynn and Jay Brown, who did an amazing job on helping me get through a trying time. Juanita Wynn started, she stayed on me about let's do a song. She's one of my best writing partners. And she convinced me to jump on this song. And she started it out and I got in the loop and Wynn did my verse, she did her verse, Jay Brown hummed and mummed over it. And lo and behold, it is a standard and it's a #1 song that I think you guys will be playing every year. Okay, so if you're ready for us to go live and to get this bit of information, no, I didn't make it a secret reveal. I should have, but I will have my team posted as a reveal because it is a secret that I'm revealing. But the latter part of the conversation is really, really crazy. Anyway, are you guys ready? All right, 45. I need 5, 7. Let me see. I need 50 people in the room before I even begin to talk about it. So I'm not going to talk about it until I can get, because I'm going to need each and every one of you guys after I reveal this to share this. I'm going to go ahead and send it over to my YouTube page after this, as well as my TikTok page. Anyway, what happened 2 days before my show? Whew. But God, I'm trying to keep from crying because the devil was very, very, very particular in targeting me. But anyway, I was rushed to the hospital because I wasn't breathing so well. Came to find out I had what was a bacterial blood infection that I had gotten when they stuck me with the needle. It had went into my bloodstream and caused a staph infection of the blood. Now, I didn't have a clue that there was a blood infection until they rushed me into ICU. I went into ICU and I went to use the restroom and I passed out in the restroom. My oxygen went all the way down and rendered me basically unconscious. When I came back to, the nurses began to tell me that I was screaming for Jesus because when I went down, I'm sorry, I didn't know that, I didn't know what was happening. All I know is it was all of a sudden. And I began to praise God and call on his name because I knew biblically that if I was transitioning, I needed to be calling on Jesus. And I need to be calling him by his name. So I began to scream his name. When they brought me to is when they told me I was lucky to be alive because I was on the floor. And sorry. I knew it was an attack. I knew it was a spiritual attack on me. However, I was treated and God healed me. He cleared up. After 2 weeks, solid, they cleared up the blood infection. I'm just here to let you know the only reason I hadn't been on my live and just getting with y'all on this because I had to get postured with God one-on-one. Sometimes God will make you stand still when you're doing the most you can for everyone. He will stand you still so that your complete focus can be on him. God he knew that I was about to come into some things. And as I began to come back to myself completely, I remembered everything that I was working on. I remember the people that were in my immediate circle that were supposed to be there to help me. By the time it was all said and done, the Christmas song had been snatched down. For what reason? I wasn't in a position to really fight that. I had to fight to live. So I couldn't worry about that because I knew that it would take care of itself, but not without the devil trying to blame me for the mishap. Lo and behold, I won't call any names, but people quit on me because they thought it was me. Like I said, I can't call any names because I'm not that vicious. I don't want to hurt anybody. And I really don't want it to be their downfall. But I will tell you, people left me in that dark, dark moment when I really needed support. My kids were there for me. My true friends were there for me because they knew this is serious. They thought that blood infection would have damaged my heart, so I went into a lot of testing to make sure there was not heart scarring. Lo and behold, all of that came out fine. I was not scarred by the heart, thank God. But the staph infection was supposed to scar the heart and the lungs, and it cleared up, thank God. So I just wanted to be transparent with you all because I don't always have it all the way together. But I'm a hard worker. You know, I play hardball, but I love twice as hard. And because I do love my fans, and especially shout out to Raheem Devon, who got on the stage in Detroit that night in my place, and he had the entire audience say, "Get well soon." He called me, "Sis, what's going on?" And when he found out, he said, "I got you." So I owe you one, bruh. I owe you one. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, was as I was coming through all of this, I soon found out that one of the biggest companies that I was with, Universal Music, it's the second part of the ugly truth. We began to research things to check on my royalties and my statements and things that of that nature, only to find out a lot, excuse me, God, a lot of my publishing, a lot of my royalties, my mechanicals, they have all pretty much been stolen. As I begin to find out things that I never had to look into, because when you hire a team of people that to some degree supposed to have your back, you're thinking that they're getting it all together for you. You know, that's why, you know, I respect Oprah Winfrey in that respect when she said, do your own research. Angie Stone, the celebrity, that I let a lot of important things slip through the cracks only because I didn't know any better. I worked very hard to take care of my kids as a single mother, and I'm being transparent. My kids' fathers just were not doing what they're supposed to do. So I had to step up and go in and do everything that I needed to do for my family, which is why I worked so hard, which is why I traveled so much, which is why I did shows, because at the end of the day, after 40-something years in the business, I'm like, well, why? Where are my royalties going? Because I'm not getting this. Come to find out, Universal Music has been receiving all my royalties, all my mechanicals. They've taken pretty much everything. They've stolen, I won't say stolen, but they have taken all the monies that were due to me. They have basically absorbed in that company. And even though there's several class action lawsuits, people that were working on my behalf never even registered the songs. All the songs that I've done, I'm only coming to find out they were not properly registered by the companies that I signed over to. People that were supposed to do their due diligence. So I am truly a walking testimony that God has carried me all this time. Because if you only knew how much money they have taken from me, how much they have stolen from me, monies that I'm supposed to be, I should have been able to retire 20 years ago with the money I've made, supposedly. But there are key people that have been driving the ships. And what they've been doing is improperly representing me, improperly stealing from me, taking things in their own hand, changing and switching lanes because they knew I didn't know that part. See, I'm not an attorney. I don't know everything. What I learned how to do was go out, work hard, get paid, come home, pay my bills, take care of my family. That part. The legal side, when you hire attorneys and managers and agents, they're supposed to make sure the gray area over there that they're in the driver's seat for, they're supposed to make sure you're taken care of. And even though they were taking care of themselves, they thought very little of taking care of me. And I know because I've seen it with my own eyes. So I'm just here to let you know, one way or the other, Universal Music, you're going to have to give up my coins. And so what I'm doing now is whatever is necessary to make sure they pay me for the legacy of my life, for my children and my grandchildren. They're going to have to give me my money. I mean, when you sit back and think Bruno Mars, Dr. Dre, when you think about all these people that have sampled music, if they're filthy rich on it, what's our problem? Or my problem? Oh, yeah. So you got to get a diesel crew, and I call them a diesel crew, to go in and rectify the issue, because evidently all the time that I've been working through things, they didn't get. I'll tell them on my live, please. Okay. Give it to me. Give me your phone. I'm sorry. So just to be clear, I can't say it over live. Give me your phone. I just want everybody, come on, Journey, I'm on the line. My granddaughter trying to help me, and she's slow as Christmas. Your thing went off. Anyway, go get from Shayna. Yeah. So with that being said, shout out to Van Silk. I know you didn't know this was coming, but I had to be transparent. I would try to take as many questions as I can. Let me see. Universal Music. Call me. Keys join. Kathy Smith smiles. Yes, sis, get your diesel crew and go tear that. Okay. Yes, I plan on doing that. The music industry is horrible when they tell you that, it's not a straight line. I've been one to kind of play fair. I stay out of harm's way. I can't avoid trouble always, because I'll tell you this, no matter who we hook up with and how we hook up, they're always going to make it confrontational when it doesn't suit their liking. But I don't care about that. I got to pass all of that. But everybody that works hard for 50 years should be able to retire in peace, should be able to sit back without looking for your money. So I got a team of people, a diesel crew, that's really trying to help me navigate things. And if I never get it, at least you heard it from me, because I don't know what they might do to keep from paying me all the money they owe me. Okay? All the money they owe me. It's ridiculous that someone has played with my life and my career for this long, for their own benefit. I mean, have you no conscience? There's a special place in hell, just like my girl Selena said, for people like that. There's a brick wall waiting out there for hard heads. And I promise you, God said, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. So even in this hour, I'm going to pray for you, because I know that God said that he will fight my battles if I will just endure to the end. So I'm definitely going to get that. And I don't want nobody to be upset with me. I don't care what they think about me. I just want people to know that when you get in this industry, there are so many twists and turns. And even though you have the Almighty God with you, they still gonna try you. Because just because I believe in God don't mean they believe in God. They don't believe in God. So they think I'm a fool and a bunch of other people because we love her, we give her, we go, but it don't mean we stupid. Okay? Well, on that note, look, guys, I'm going to take a break. I just wanted to share with you guys. If you got any questions, let me see. Are you open to working with new producer? Absolutely. I got a project I'm working on right now. And I'm just in a good way because with having a #1 single. Oh Lord, did I do something?
Oh, you flipped it right there.
Take it back. With having a new single that's climbing up the charts at #1 territorial wise, I really think I'm back. And now they're gonna make me go in like a turbo boost. I'm a beast. The next album, you ain't gonna be able to handle it because now that I have my capacity to breathe and do everything, I'm going in the studio with a vengeance. And I can surely tell you, we've already got the title of the album worked out, and I'm gonna try to have it done by the end of January, if not before. But it's gonna be a beast. I'm gonna, I had to remember how dope I was back in the day when we did Black Diamond, we did Mahogany. So I'm going back to that Angie, because that was the one that told it like it was. And so now I see I'm postured in a position where I got to tell it like it is. And that's why I'm telling on Universal and all the people that y'all work with me. Y'all know who you are. You've been spotted. You've been seen. Your worth is useless to me now because I've seen the data. That's all I'm going to say. And I hope to God you enjoyed spending every dime you took, because you're going to give it back one of these days. All right. On that note, he is wishing everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now, when I get back on here later on today, all I'm doing is allowing you guys to know that the products that I told you we would have for Thanksgiving, we're ready to roll out. So we can actually start sending packages out. I'm going to start bringing some of the merch to my live shows where you can purchase, take a picture with me, that kind of stuff. But now I'm finna go all the way in. All right. So on that note, thank you so much for listening to my testimony and keeping me lifted. I am still here. The devil did not take my life. And God spared me and gave me the extra time I needed to get y'all straight. All right, look for some new horizons for Angie Stone. I'll tell you this one thing. I'm doing some stuff with my brother Montel Jordan that you're going to love. Can't give the secret away right now, but it's coming. There's a lot of things happening. There's a big movie on the table that because of that blood infection now, I know that I can pull it off because God is taking that away from me. So I'm just telling you guys that everything happens for a reason. Sometimes we can't be somewhere because that's God's strategy. Shout out to Jamie Foxx for his new live comedy. Oh my God. And what was it? And what it was, how it was, what had happened was, and that's my story. He and I are born a day apart. So just like Jamie Foxx, I'm here to tell you what had happened was. Okay? Shout out to Jamie and his family for just standing in the gap for him. I'm not the only one, and neither is he. Y'all be blessed until the next session. Peace and blessings. Like I said, if I don't answer your questions here, I'll go in the backlog and I'll respond. I'll try to reply in the next hour. Who's this? Miss Tiffs Unlimited LLC. I love you more. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. So On that note, y'all, I'm out the door. I'll talk to you shortly, okay? Thank you.
Okay, guys, that is Angela Stone, Angie Stone, in her own words of what happened, about what she's not what happened, but about what she's doing and what's coming up, and the fact that millions of dollars was just stolen, taken away from her. Okay, let you listen to this person here. Let me just see. Is it that person first? Because there's okay. Let me let you hear. Here it is, right here, right here. Okay.
Angie Stone, they said that her Sprinter van, oh my God, this just happened. They said it was hit by an 18-wheeler. This is someone literally passed by it and they said they didn't have no idea. Oh my God, y'all. Angie Stone passed away today. Just now, they said her Sprinter van was hit by an 18-wheeler, which caused it to flip 3 times. And I believe everyone in the van is passed away. I'm not sure if she was the only person. This is heartbreaking, y'all. Oh my God. And she was so young, y'all. Oh my God. This is scary. We just lost Roberta Flack last week. Now, Angie Stone. March just started. Literally, the month just started. Rest in peace. My condolences. This is heartbreaking. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, y'all, not Angie.
Okay. I do want to make a correction. She said that she didn't know or wasn't sure that everybody in the van made it, but only one person didn't. Only one person passed away. Okay, that was Angie. This is Angie at her last performance. Okay, this is her last performance that she did.
What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Email us on muthatruckernews@gmail.com.
Well, I'll get to it again. Let me just let you see this last performance, okay?
What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Email us on muthatruckernews@gmail.com. Definitely want to talk about this one right here. I had about 8 drivers send me this and say that there has been a tragic accident today. If you love R&B, I love R&B. If you're driving a truck, you're listening to all sorts of music. And Grammy-nominated R&B singer Angie Stone just died today. So if you don't know who Angie Stone is, look up Angie Stone, and I guarantee you've heard of some of her music. I mean, she had some very soulful music, right? And so the reason why we bring this up is because, you know, there's going around a lot of hate because it says that a Sprinter van that Angie Stone was in was hit by a semi-truck. And so she was actually the only one that passed away. But I want to get into this a little bit, give you the information that we have right now and updates as they come up. Grammy-nominated R&B singer Angie Stone, a member of the all-female hip-hop trio The Sequence, known for the hit song Wish I Didn't Miss You, was killed early Saturday in a car crash. She was 63 years old. So about 4 a.m., the vehicle she was riding in back to Atlanta from Alabama flipped over and was then hit by a big rig. So just letting you guys understand this, you know, her Sprinter van for some reason flipped over, right? And after that, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, a semi truck, boom, right into it, you know, and it flipped multiple times, right? And so it says here, and this is what music producer and Stone's longtime manager, Walter Messap III, told Associated Press in an email. Everyone else in the cargo van survived except Stone. He said the Alabama Highway Patrol said in a news release that the 2021 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van turned over on Interstate 65 about 4:25 a.m. Saturday before being hit by a 2021 Freightliner Cascadia truck driver by a 30-year-old man from Texas. So, you know, 100% praying for everybody that was in the Sprinter van. Of course, praying for Angie Stone and her family, right? But also, I want to pray for this truck driver as well. You know, it's extremely devastating when something like this happens. You know, there's situations where people walk in front of semi trucks, or there's something on the road and a truck driver runs into that car. You know, this is something that this truck driver is going to have to live with for the rest of their lives, regardless if it was their fault or not. Right. And so I just want to put that out there, because this is a trucking channel, that 1000% prayers for this truck driver as well, because I know that the media will just spin this as the truck driver that hit the Sprinter van and killed Angie Stone. But so far from Alabama Highway Patrol, all we know is that the Sprinter van flipped over. And then as it flipped over, that's when the semi truck hit it, right? And so I'll update when I have more information about that. It said Angie Stone was pronounced dead at the scene. The Highway Patrol said the crash was about 5 miles south of Montgomery city limits. Okay, the Sprinter driver and 7 others in the van were taken to Baptist Medical Center for treatment. Officials continue to investigate the cause. Millsap said he'd learned the news from Angie Stone's daughter, Diamond, and longtime sequence member, Blondie. You know, it says here, quote, "Never in a million years did we ever expect to get this horrible news." Angie Stone's children, Diamond and Michael Archer, said in a statement shared by the SRG group, "We are still trying to process and completely heartbroken." Millsap added, "We are truly devastated by this unexpected and unfortunate tragedy, and there are simple no words to express how we feel." Right? For the people that don't know, she was coming back from a show that she did at a Mardi Gras out in Atlanta. And so, Mud Truckers and everyone out there that loved Angie Stone and her music, please pray for her family. Pray for this truck driver as well and everyone that's involved. And I'll talk to you guys later. We'll get more information about this. But the biggest thing is it just sucks to lose someone so talented. And, you know, when I was driving a truck on the road, man, I ain't gonna lie, you know, she had good music, man. Put you in your feels, you know. So just prayers for the family. My truckers, comment down below, and we'll let you know some updates when we get them. But as of now, that's all we know, is that her Sprinter van was coming from Mardi Gras, flipped over, and at that moment, she got hit by a semi truck, you know, a Freightliner. And from the video, it looks like a CRST trailer. We don't know if it was the owner operator or not pulling that, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what the heck really happened. But till now, let's just not have any blame games, and let's just pray for this family and all involved. So, Mud Truckers, comment down below. What's going on, Mud Truckers? Welcome, Mud Trucker News. Emails.
Okay, guys. He did give us a lot of information. Yes, he did. And let me just show the last moment of her when she was at her last show. I'm going to have to mute it. What is it? For some reason, but that's Angie Stone. I'm trying to get to, I had it up earlier. Rest in peace. It said, "Rest in peace, Angela Stone." Okay. But what I was trying to do is get to the portion where she was doing her last performance. Here it is here. Let me see. That's her last performance. She looks great, doesn't she? She's looking good, fit, a lot of energy and everything. I'm not going to play the music because I don't want YouTube to act a fool. Okay? That's her last moments right there. Let me get out of here and Let me just bring this over here. Just latest on the news coverage on it for you. Just give me 1 second to bring it up for you. But I do want to say, like I mentioned earlier, this is all puzzling to me. The moment, the moment she decided to sue Universal Music about her royalties and everything else, all the millions that they have taken from her, she ends up unalive. Now, that video I showed you that she had made that live on her IG, I wrote the date down because it was at the top right hand corner. That was December the 30th, 2024. So, and this month is just March. Her life was cut short on March 1st. March 1st. And that post was made, that live on IG was December the 30th. That's one day before the end of the year, because the year ends December the 31st, 2024. Okay? At midnight. So that was one day. Just say that was the end of the year. And then we're just in the beginning of March. So what, 2 months later, she's unalive? Do that not seem strange to you all? Or it's just me and hundreds of more people like me thinking the same thing? That situation, there's a lot of us have questions about that situation. Okay? Are they trying to distract us, put our focus on something else? Because she mentioned in that live Diesel, her Diesel team, but she get hit by 18-wheeler. That's a Diesel. Okay? And why is it? I'm just asking questions, okay? Why is it everybody comes out breathing alive and she is the only one that's not breathing, that's unalive? You see what I'm saying? Make this make sense to me. It's not making no sense. But I just got one more video I'm going to show you guys. Okay? And then we'll pick this back up, which is tomorrow. Because, like I said, I got a lot of questions. And sometimes you don't always get your questions answered all at once. Sometimes it may take several days or a while before your questions get answered, or for you to start piecing everything together. You know what I mean? Well, if you don't know what I mean, that's what I mean. Okay? Sometimes it may take a while, but I don't think it took that long for people to start second guessing everything. You know what well, that's what I mean. But anyway, let's go ahead and watch this last one. Okay, guys? This is with WIS News 10. That information, every video or that I'm using, that information will be down for credit in my description box below my video. All right. So you'll see them under credit. So I'm going to go ahead and start this. Ooh, I think I started a little too soon. Okay, here we go, guys.
Thanks for joining us for News at 6. Columbia-born singer, songwriter, actor, and record producer Angie Stone died in a car crash early this morning. She was 63 years old. Stone's manager confirming that she and other crew members were leaving Alabama after performing at the Mobile Area Mardi Gras Association Grand Marshals Ball last night when that collision occurred. Those who knew her say that she was cool, calm, and collected, and she never forgot where she came from. Fans say they'll never forget how her music made them feel.
But I got two bad habits. Two bad habits. And the other one is you, babe. You, babe.
Sorry, I had to mute that.
Singing gospel music at First Nazareth Baptist Church before launching her career by forming the rap trio The Sequence at just 16 years old.
She put Columbia on the map. She was a trailblazer for people who were in the music industry. They knew, they felt like, hey, it can be done. We've seen Angie do it.
The Sequence, remembered as the first all-female rap group. Local radio announcer Johnny Green, who recently worked with Stone, said she truly loved Columbia and the Midlands. Stone, reflecting on her start with Sequence in a recent interview on WIS.
It's so important that you recognize that you, being Colombians, have the first female hip hop group right here in the palm of your hands. And we have to rally together, grow together in order to count.
She was nominated for 3 Grammys and won 2 Soul Train Lady of Soul Awards. Green says her legacy is going to be her songwriting and the people she helped along the way throughout her 4-decade career.
Angie Stone it's exactly what she was, a stone, a gem to the music business.
The Mobile Area Mardi Gras Association released a statement on Stone's passing, which reads in part, Angie's performance at the 2025 Grand Marshals Ball was nothing short of phenomenal. Her talent captivated everyone in attendance. Her presence truly elevated the event. The news of her passing has left all of us deeply saddened, and we will always cherish the memories of her incredible talent and warm spirit, end quote.
Okay, guys, that is it. Okay, and I will continue to follow the story, wherever it may lead to, about the untimely death of Angie Stone. Because to me, something went wrong. And it's within 2 months after her making that IG line talking about Universal Music, about suing them that they're going to give her money back and took all her royalties and everything else, and she never sued them. Yeah. So, and then let me just say another thing. Remember, she got put in the hospital right before that and had to miss a tour date performance due to a blood infection, blood infection. Yeah. And it almost took her out. I wonder why. You know, they have a habit of you get pneumonia or something. But she had a blood infection. I wonder how did that happen? By the needle? People get needles stuck in their arms all the time for medical reasons. Okay? Doctors, lab work, and everything else. What were they using? What was in that needle? Was it a dirty needle that they stuck in it? I don't know. I'm just asking. Okay? But anyway, I do want to say thank you guys. Okay? And I will be bringing you more information. And, okay.